Two exciting initiatives have been taking shape here at Tappet headquarters in Austin, Texas. The first is the International Bureau of Custom Poetry, which I told you about in our last episode. It's the world's only agency representing major American poets who are standing by to write custom poems for you. They set their fees, they use our standard contract, and you get 3 hours of conversation and a custom poem written just for you, like I do for strangers here on the show. The whole experience can be kept private if you prefer, or it can be recorded for the podcast. Poets in the Bureau include Richard Blanco and Sasha Lapointe from prior episodes, plus Dorian Lux, Amy Nezhukumatatil, Samia Bashir, Nick Flynn, Major Jackson, Philip Metris, and Brian Turner. The Bureau gives you a chance to make literary history, and there are infinite ways to utilize Bureau poets to celebrate someone you love, work out a meaningful issue in your life, mark a major occasion, preserve a family story, or bring a community together. Complete details are at poeminthat.com/poets, or leave me a message on my listener line, 808-300-0449. The second initiative underway at Tappet is our new pop-up poetry therapy clinic. Styled like a medical tent and emblazoned with the words Poetic Help 5 cents, the Poetry Therapy Clinic has already popped up at street fairs, book festivals, and public parks in several states. It's outfitted with a live mic, into which I ask people passing by to reflect for a few minutes on what's most poetic about their lives. You can follow the Pop-Up Poetry Therapy Clinic on our Instagram page at poeminthat. If you'd like me to pop up in your neighborhood, let me know at 808-300-0449. The Poetry Therapy Clinic recently popped up in Maryland at the annual conference of the National Association of Poetry Therapists. And that's where we begin this episode of There's a Poem in That. On this podcast, I help strangers discover the poetry in their most intimate stories. I'm Todd Boss.
Words
and this
are so
is Lisa.
Special to me.
Lisa walks with the help of a cane, but when she saw me in the pop-up poetry therapy clinic, she made a beeline for me. She swiveled herself right into the tent, sat down in the chair next to me.
My life is
with a big smile on her face.
Complicated and
just started talking.
I want to, tell you about it.
Lisa was a ballet dancer and an associate professor of dance at the University of Texas at El Paso. She has choreographed more than 40 dance works and was head of the dance program for a while. She has danced with companies in the U.S. and abroad.
But my ballet dance was cut off.
Yeah, I understand that the stroke that you suffered was, was it 4 years ago?
4 years ago, yeah.
And you lost the use of your left side, right side, left side.
Left side. I mean, no, right side.
Right side. And were you right-handed?
Yes, I was.
And so, boom, there goes a whole bunch of functionality.
Yeah, and then I've spoken, so pretty, and that now I've gone to unpretty.
Lisa suffers from aphasia, a language disorder that results from brain damage.
I struggle with the words and the...
Lisa's disjointed way of speaking can be thought of as a rare opportunity to witness the audible struggle between the accessible half of her brain's language centers.
I struggle with the words and
the inaccessible half.
Idea of my words.
Does your mind get ahead of you, or does it
Yes. Oh, my God.
And I imagine you were very articulate once.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I was a teacher, so my speech was good, and my speech was proper. Right?
Right. Is it hard to have patience with yourself?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I know what's the deal, but
Mm-hmm.
I completely say or thought the wrong thing.
You can feel the muscle in it, as if she were down on a mat, physically wrestling her thoughts.
The border, it's right here in my mind.
Living in El Paso on the Mexican border, it's no surprise Lisa uses border metaphors to talk about her disability.
In the brain, I thought and I do, and do, and cross the border, right? I mean, I do, and I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's come to me for a poem, so I'm alert to images and metaphors in her storytelling. But the border metaphor is tricky, as it implies further limitation.
But I'm stuck, and
I write it down, but I'm suspicious of it.
I can't speak, I can't,
Yeah. And that's happening in real time, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, right. But if you're slow, or I'm slow, there will be the answer.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's almost like the keys have all gotten mixed up on your key ring.
That's right. But just the key that locks the border.
As part of her healing process, Lisa attends an aphasia support group in El Paso, led by a speech-language pathologist at Chrysalis Aphasia and Adult Speech Rehabilitation, Jackie Alvarado.
It moves me and drives me to see somebody with aphasia, because beyond the halting and the problems finding their words and they have so much to share and so much to say, and it's stuck inside of them.
I talked to Jackie about Lisa's case so I could understand more about the work she's doing and the progress she's making.
As a speech therapist, Lisa has totally blown me away. She just has a very driven personality. Her progress is intrinsic. She has, driven herself to struggle to put 1 to 2 words together to, say a phrase, to now being able to read. She's now able to write. And initially that was something that she was definitely unable to do before when I first met her.
She often will talk with me about the border, she calls it. And she uses that metaphor to talk about sort of the chasm, the divide between what she can say and what she wants to say.
I've worked with numerous people with aphasia, and, the common thread is this level of frustration, this level of grief in knowing what you want to say and feeling what you feel, but then not being able to cross that border and actually express it to your partner or to, a friend, because our words, are life. And that's how we engage with our environments and with our loved ones. And when you take that away from somebody, they lose so much.
Disability contains within it many super abilities, one of which, if we accept the challenge, is to cause us to reflect on frailty on the one hand and resilience on the other, and to trace these ideas down into our own imperfect hearts, minds, and bodies.
must have been quite a journey for you to have this happen and to have said goodbye to ballet in a way.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm 70 years old. And you know, I'm done with that. I am done with that.
Okay. So so that part
and
of
now
it
the poetry thing is better.
To my surprise, I learned that poetry is part of her practice.
There will be fireworks inside of me. Great volumes of sound. Great volumes of words. Stand with your feet like the roots going downward into the earth, flowing up and up again to the sky. Be demanding. Be hot-tempered. There will be fireworks and bells ringing. I don't want to be like I am.
Is it easier to process your feelings in poetry or
Yes.
easier than in speech?
Oh, yeah. Good God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it because there's no pressure and you have more time?
Well, yes, but I blocked the speech and arm and leg and family, and you know, I blocked that out.
Yeah.
And so I feel that I'm speaking to my mind. You know, I'm worried about it or speak about it, or you know, my angel.
Oh, like an angel and a devil.
Yeah, but angel.
And there's a dialogue between them. It sounds like you're talking to your mind, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing how I look at things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad for what my poetry says, because you know I'm aphasia, you know, and aphasia people don't write, don't speak, don't, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's rare that someone in your condition can articulate what it's like to be in your condition.
That's right.
Mm.
And I know my speech is, you know, bad.
Yeah.
But I know with my writing that I'm eloquent.
So that's really how you've started to communicate to this situation that you're in.
That's right.
Wow. And do you think your other aphasia sufferers can understand your poetry better in that way as well?
Oh, yes. And the doctor and the caregivers.
What would you like to say to them? What do you think they need to hear?
Well, I'm one of them, and I'm speaking and dancing for them.
I had a hard time writing a poem for Lisa. I wanted to honor her struggle, but not dwell on it. I didn't want disability to be my theme. I didn't want it to be about trauma or healing, because she was already healing, it seemed to me. One morning I woke up wishing to express how healing it was for me to see her healing. And that's when the poem began to take shape, in gratitude.
Are you there?
Yes.
Are you at a computer? I'm going to send you the poem.
Oh, good. Okay, all right.
And as soon as you get it, it's a PDF. As soon as you get it, let me know and I'll read it to you.
All right. Woo! Yeah.
You have it? Oh, good. I'll read it to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, it's called In Praise of Your Aphasia. You can see it okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a single page, and it kind of is set out like a dance on the page.
Oh, nice.
What a beautiful dance you dance here for us.
What a beautiful dance you dance here for us, who sit in our darkness, programs in our laps. What a raw sensuous tension you sustain along the body's limber borders. How well you remind us any dance worth doing is struggle. There must be a word, French, feminine, for the mirror behind the bar of the mind, beyond which no stroke survivor sees. Sees survivor. Stroke, no, sees again, and we seize with you to survive her too. We see her. We watch you wake and wicker. All dance is seance, flames a flicker. You swirl and swivel, unhinged. It's haunting. On toe tips, fingertips, tip of tongue, it's ghosts whose unsung songs you conjure, flaunting physical laws. Do you hear our one-handed applause? Do you hear our one-handed applause?
Oh, nice. Oh, God, you're so good. You're so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gosh. Aphasia.
In praise of your aphasia, it's a kind of a dance that you do to talk to me, and I think it's a really beautiful thing.
You can read and hear this poem again at poeminthat.com, where we archive all our shows.
It's a beautiful dance. Eyes are gonna tear.
It's free to be a guest on There's a Poem in That, but it does entail 3 hours of interview, during which I gather as much as I can about you before I begin to write.
It's been a real pleasure. A real pleasure.
And you helped me so much, so much.
Okay, Lisa. Take care, take care.
Take care to you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I want to thank my guests, Lisa and Jackie, and the National Association for Poetry Therapy. What you hear on each episode of Tablet is the result of many hours of work. This episode was written and produced by me, Todd Boss, and wait. Our story editor is Bronwyn Clark. Music by Rush Whitaker.
It's
Ben
funny
O'Brien
what words do
finished our
come to you
audio.
for Klimt of all things.
If you haven't yet picked up the phone and called my listener line at 808-300-0449, it's quite possible you simply haven't yet overcome a certain paralysis. But I'm here for you, waiting and listening. How is your life poetic? Let's find out. Call me, 808-300-0449. This episode is dedicated to speech therapists and language pathologists, vigilant souls who work along the tense borderline between what can and what can almost be said. I'm Todd Boss, reminding you that there's a poem in everything if you're paying attention.
You lost the use of your left side. Right side. Left side.
Left side. I mean, no, right side.
Right side.